So, Andrew, how big of a difference are they seeing here?
And Jacqueline, the health department says the use of Douglas County vaccination for children's program is down 39% this year compared to last. It serves some of the county's most vulnerable families. The health department told me they gave out just 991 vaccines this last year. That's down from 1,635 vaccines the program provided last June. That's a difference of nearly 650 children. And Dr. Leah Cassave says that the drop could be confusion over new guidelines or vaccine hesitancy, and they're still working to figure out the exact reason. Cassave says that the program mainly serves families who are uninsured, underinsurance, or Medicaid eligible, or even Native American families.
That number continues to go down. I believe that we will see increasing numbers, just like we've been seeing with the measles outbreaks occurring nationwide. We'll see more and more of those popping up, I think, with all of these diseases that we once thought were eradicated.
She also says other children's vaccine programs around the state are also seeing similar decreases. She says the county is filing public records requests to find out whether these children are getting vaccinated elsewhere, like private pediatricians, or even not at all. She does note that the rate can sometimes fluctuate. I'm also waiting to hear back from OPS on if they've seen any increase or decrease in families requesting to opt out of vaccinations for school. Reporting live in the studio, Andrew Pfeiffer, First Alert 6.